Once you come back, I'm gonna hand this to my provider. All right, provider, so the EKG is all finished. That is the report. What would you like for me to notify the patient for? And then the provider will say something like, there's no changes since the last report. Don't need a follow-up. You can let the patient know.
There's no changes, no follow-up needed. Go ahead and let the patient know.
Thank you. So then you would come in. Like, ma'am, yes, of course. All right. So it looks like, Miss Sue. It looks like that there's no changes since the last time you've had an EKG. The doctor wanted me to let you know that. And there's no follow-up needed. So we're all set to go.
All right, thank you.
All right. Cool. Would you like
Yes, I'm glad you remembered.
And then boom, and done. Once the patient's gone, come back in.
Now is clean the room part of the 10 minutes.
Yes.
You gotta be running.
No, seriously.
Hey, Miss Pearson, I need your backup on time clarification. Yeah, like, kind of give them the same spiel. Cleaning. There's no blood or bodily fluid, so we're just gonna put that in there. This is gonna go into biohazard laundry.
Is the comp for this after spring break?
Yep.
Okay.
Another question for you. You know how you let us set up our room before we start?
Mm-hmm.
Will we have a chance to do that? As in, like, log into the computer, like it's already logged in?
So there's only 2 of these. So
Okay.
there's also carts that you guys will have the option of using. I believe there's only 2 of them that work. So you need to get familiar with the carts. Because what if students, I may do this, you know, several of you at one time. What if the 2 laptops are already taken? Y'all need to know how to use the carts as well.
I got you.
And with the carts, those print right then and there. So you won't have to go all the way to the,
Can we use the cart for our comp?
yeah. It's optional, it's whatever you want. I would practice with them first, if that's where you're gonna go, and make sure that you know how to use it. The carts are really not that hard to use. With the carts, sometimes they don't really save the patient information. So if your printout doesn't have the patient name, date of birth, and all that stuff, what do you do?
Handwrite.
Exactly. You're gonna write it in, okay? Same thing here, okay? If you feel like you're running out of time and don't have time to put in the information, you're just gonna write it in, okay?
Because we're not being timed for our documenting, right? The bag's under the pillow. this 5 minutes right here.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I swear I didn't even know it had bookcases in there.
All right, then you would just make sure you sign out so the next person can log in.
Okay. And then foam out.
Okay? Now, when it comes to documentation, not only do you have to document it on a medical record, but you also have a part 2, okay? What part 2 is gonna entail is gonna be several questions, maybe I think like 3 or 4, maybe 5. And it's gonna say, all right, on V1, label the P wave, QRS, T wave. On AVL, give me the interval and segments. Okay, PR segment, and I'll have it there, and you have to just show me where it is, okay? Circle any artifacts. So then you would look at it, and I was like, okay, those look like wandering artifacts. So I'd circle it and write wandering. Then I would say, what is the interpretation? Come up here, interpretation. And this would be the interpretation, okay? So everything's here for you. I just need to know that you know where to go to find it, okay? The last question on there is gonna ask you about the scenario, okay? That's where, now you can't get this answer wrong, okay? This is just gonna be something that I need to know that you know how to communicate with your scenario, okay? If you give me one sentence that's broad, vague, doesn't really address anything, then you're not gonna get it right. That's the only time you don't get it right. But there isn't a wrong answer for this, okay? Just tell me how you would handle that scenario. Yeah.
I know you said we're doing it when we come.